Rightio Clampers, today's episode, believe it or not, we're going through a huge town, population of 47. Nah, it's not a big town, it's only one little strip. It's got a couple of shops in there, which is pretty good, but the campsites are fantastic. Wait till you see them. The place is called Pooncarie. You might have heard of that place before. Slim Dusty a long time ago, back in 1993, he sung a song when the Bitumen reached Pooncarie. But what he did, he came up, sung the song, cut the ribbon, Bob's your uncle, it's open. Now, before that, it was only dirt track there. But now, we've got bitumen all the way down here. Multiple purpose park. That's what its name is. It's multi-purpose. It's got everything. Even campsites. They're $20 a powered site, or if not, $10 for a non-powered site. And you're parking right next to the Darling River. Got lots of history around that area. But do yourself a favour, come to this campsite. It looks great. Anyway, grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax as I explore the small town of Pooncarie and the great campsites right near the Darling River. Righto, let's get into it. See you soon. I'm traveling around Australia in the motorhome, whilst I be travels making memories on my own, singing to birds in every town in between. I'm feeling the land and catching every breathtaking scene. Campers, welcome back for another episode of Free and Budget Campsites in New South Wales. Right, for new viewers, my name's Peter and I'm chasing around campsites anywhere I can leave my bus for a budget so I can save a bit of money so I can pass that information on to you. Right, you wouldn't believe it, we're at a place called Pooncarie. No, we're not. We're at a place called Pooncarie. Multiple purpose park. Yes, it is a multiple purpose. Gymkhana, football, camping, recreational fishing, boat ramp. It's got everything here, which is fantastic. It's got a great boat ramp, show you that later. It's got toilets and showers, show you that too. It's got a one-stop shop uptown, I'll show you that. We'll go up there and have a little bit of a look. There is another place if you're just passing through, and if you just want a shower, you can pull over, Bob's your uncle, hop over there, have a shower, have a shave, whatever, and move on. But support the town, please. The town is very, very small. The population is only around 47, I got told. Look, it might have got larger. It was funny, one of the ladies in the one-stop shop, when I popped in and got a coffee this morning, she turned around and said, there's only 7 kids at the school. It was closed down for 7.5 years because there wasn't enough children in the areas. So they reopened it, now they've got a big 7. Now that's one-on-one, near enough. They've got 2 teachers there, of course, which is pretty good. 1 to every 3.5 kids. It is a small little town. All the money from donation from this park goes back into the town, but in town itself, they've got a shop, police stop, post office, stuff like that. And it's only around 1 kilometre from here into town. So it is walking distance if you want to get up there and do your own little thing. Anyway, this park was established back in 1993. So thank you very much to Pooncarie. Anyway, let's get in there and explore this park. What do you reckon? Let's go. Oh, righto, when you actually come through the actual gate and you're coming up here, just be careful. There is a bit of a dirt track on the way in here. It's not rough, it's not really dusty. It's pretty hard, solid ground itself. You'll come to a fork in the road. Look, to my left is the camping area. And on the right-hand side is the day use area. They've got a day use area, which has got a picnic area, which is undercover. They've got a couple of barbecues, which I'll show you a bit later. What a great place that Pooncarie has offered the weary travellers. Righto, the phone reception out here as well. Look, I am getting 4G and I'm fully barred up, which means I've got 4 bars. Haha, pretty good. Of course, Telstra. Look, when you do come out to small towns like this in Bumshitsville, I always advise you guys to have either 1 Telstra and 1 Optus. Now, if you do have 1 of each, you'll have no problems at all. So do yourself a favour, do one or the other. You can't miss out. Now, if you're a solo traveller, sorry, get Telstra. Don't worry about Optus, just get it. Look, it is what it is when you come out to places like this. Anyway, phone reception. Now, it will fluctuate all throughout this park. Now, the download speed. Yeah, it's all right. You can do streaming. You can do everything you want. It's 37.2, which is fantastic. Now, this is what I blew out about. The upload speed. You might say it's going to be lower. Guess what? First time I've seen it yet, it is actually higher than the download speed. Now, the upload speed is 43.2. Here is a place to upload big videos, big pictures, big anything, whatever, you have no problems at all. Hey! Gee, he goes fast, doesn't he? If you see our little poochie when he walks past or runs past, whatever, you know this place is dog friendly. They do ask you to have it on a leash, but looking around, nah, man. This is humongous. You're away from the road. There's a creek right next door. If your dog wants to go for a swim, good luck with that. And then coming in your van and going, that'd be a pain in the ass. But let your dog run off a leash, which is a good thing. But please, when you're around this area, pick up your dog poo-poo, because I don't want to tread in it and squish between my toes. I always say, when you get to a place like that, you find some boards like this, do some reading, seriously. We're right next to the Darling River, which is fantastic for fishing. Day use area, swim if, well, I don't know about swimming in there, but it is running pretty quick at the moment. Here, they used to have a port up in town where they used to come with their ferries. In the late 1800s, they actually used the river for paddle boats coming down to bring all their wool and grain, all their supplies down this river. Now, there used to be an old wharf downtown. Now, it has been dismantled, it has gone, but there is remnants in town if you want to go and have a quick look. But if not, read about here. There is a couple of other pictures of the life on the Darling back in 1870, and it's some old pictures as well when the actual Darling River flooded back in 2011. A lot of these places around here really got affected by those floods in 2011. Look back online and you'll find out how much water was around this area and how many people lost their lives. The town of Pooncarie. What a cute little town this has. It's got a police station, post office, even got a cafeteria, and it's even got a one-stop shop. And it's called the Pitstop, and it is a one-stop shop. Now, it's got a lot of gifts in there. It's got some fishing equipment, which you'll need because you're right near the river, which is fantastic fishing around here. Look, they do hold a fishing tournament every year. A lot of people do it around this area. It's catch the carp, the person with the most carp, the biggest carp, whatever. Now, anyway, the shop opening hours as is followed. Now, if I did miss any information, please look at order description down below and you'll find what you need down there. It also sells fuel as well, so it is a one-stop shop. Now, right across the road from that is a bit of a day use area. It is a bit of a war memorial plaque that the actual town's actually erected. But when you do come in here, there's plenty of parking. But what a great little shop. Now, the pay fees actually for the campsite, you can actually pay them inside the actual one-stop shop, or you can actually go to the pub and pay the price of the camp fees there. Now, the camp fees are $10 for a non-powered site and $20 for a powered site, which is pretty cheap. Now, to actually get a powered site, you'd have to go to one of these two places and actually pay your fees, and then you'll get a key to take down to the campsite. Bob's your uncle, you got power. Right, let's get up to these showers and I'll show you where you can pop in, have a quick shower, refresh yourself as you move through the town. Right, when you come to the town of Pooncarie, you come across, going from north to south, you come across the town hall. Down that road there, there's plenty of parking. What you can do, if you're just travelling through and you need to refresh yourself, there is some showers in there. You put some coins in, Bob's your uncle, you've got showers. There's showers and toilets, there's also a playground. It's a day use area, there's some barbecues down there if you want to cook up a storm. Some useless information. Did you realise Slim Dusty actually came up here and opened up the road and sung the song, The Bitumen reached Pooncarie? And cut through him, of course, Don too. He's the actual Shire president, so he had to be involved. But yeah, came up here, cut the river, and Bob's your uncle. How cool is that? Righto, Pooncarie even has a dump site. Now, it's Pooncarie. Now, they have a dump site at this location of the multi-purpose park, another multi-purpose. It's even got a dump site here as well. Look, it's just a normal dump, easy dump site. It has got water on here. There is a sign that says, don't drink the water. So make sure you don't drink the water or fill up your vans while you're here. It's just to really rinse out your tank and the dump easy. There is drinkable water up further. I'll show you a bit later throughout the show. They say it's drinkable, but look, I even talked to the council dude. And he said, don't drink it. Look, it is what it is. Boil the water before you use it, just to be on a safe side. And if you are going to fill up there, make sure you use a filter, a good micro filter, because you'll get sick in the tummy. And then that thing I mentioned before about touching cloth, no, it'd be like spray paint on cloth. So look, do the right thing, look after your body. Now in this area, there is plenty of room to turn around, even if you've got a bus, a semi, whatever. Now around in this area, you probably think to yourself, oh, I just park here and camp. Look, there is no camping around this area. It is a day use area. Remember, this is a multiple purpose park. So all this area around here where you use to turn around, in certain areas, there will be cars parked here. Look, I wouldn't say it's going to be that packed, of course. Population of what, 47? So yeah, I don't think there's going to be that many cars here. But if they do, it's the whole town. Look, this place is well known for its carp fishing competition. They do have that all the way up and down the Darling River to get rid of the carp. Now, I did get mentioned that there's this bloke out this way used to have a carp farm. And the council went, no, that's bad. And no one actually followed up on it. And what happens in the flood in 2011, ready for this? The flood came over the actual fish farm of all the carps, flooded, the carps just went like that. And then the carps are everywhere on the Darling River at the moment because they love this sort of river. I did get told if they do get rid of the carps, you'll be able to see to the bottom. It becomes so clear. But seeing out so murky and stuff is the reason for the carp. Bad carp. Oh, it's the Swedish chef time. Yes, it's BBQ time. Yes, they've even got barbecues out there. There's only 2 barbecues here. They are a bit dirty, so you'll probably have to use that silicone mat, which is that thing there. Buy them from BCF, Bunnings, you can buy them even online. What you do is you get them, you fold them out, cook on it, Bob's your uncle, you don't have to clean, just wipe it off and put it away. Now they have got 2, like I said, 2 barbecues. They've even got a sink there with some water, which was fantastic, which is great. And it's all undercover and it's lit up at night time. So if you need to cook after dark, you can do it. Now there is water right next to me in that big green tank you see there. Now there is a tap on it. Look, it is rainwater. Look, if you're keen and you want to drink that water, do it at your own risk or put a filter through it. But it's only gravity fed, so it's not going to come out gushing. But that sink is joined to that tank as well. So if you want to use the same water, whatever, you can either fill it up there or fill up there. Now there is bins all throughout the park, just around the side, just where the picnic area is. So that's great. So chuck all your scraps and chuck all your paper plates and everything else. Depends if you want to do dishes or not. Let's keep exploring this park. I'm like David Attenborough. Have you heard of that saying, touching cloth? It's not touching cloth at the moment, which is good. Righto, the toilet facilities. Pretty cool. Look, they are an old school toilet. There is brand new toilets, which is going to be a 5-star toilets in here. Access ramp for wheelchair showers, toilets, a lot. They are nice. They're brand spanking new by the time you see this video. They'll be up and running. At the moment, guess what? I was 3 days out. They're just hooking it up to electricity now, and they won't be ready for 3 days. So after that's done, either they get decommissioned and they take over, I don't know. But leave your comments down below when you see this video. Let me know if this toilet is still up and running. It is on the way through to the campsite itself, but if they are, leave the comments down below. Now the showers are $1 for 5 minutes. Now inside the shower area, they have hand sanitizer, they have paper towel, they have toilet paper, they're clean because I've seen the bloke come in today and clean them. Out of 5, they're going to get at least a 3.5. Look, 3.5 is pretty good for this sort of town. They are spending a lot of money for this campsite. I just talked to one of the council members at the moment that drives around and has a look at everything and stuff like that, make sure everything's all right, like Constable Sedanko. Look, and the guy goes, they're making a lot of effort to make this campsite A1 condition. At the moment, I reckon it's A1 anyway. You wait till you see the campsites. They're fantastic. Campsites. Guess what? The campsites are fantastic here. Look, there's only around 8 powered sites. More than likely, if they have to, there is 2 plugs in the actual power boxes themselves. The water's right next to it, and what you do, if this is totally full, you'll have to use 1 plug for one side and 1 plug for the other side. All these sites around here are pretty level. Look, I did park in a bit of a groove that when the water came down, I was a little bit out, and then I moved my van, and I could believe it, I went beautiful. So you probably just have to drive around for the sweet spot. Now, there is other campsites around here, right actually near the actual river itself, but it is very shaded area. So you're not going to get really, really good solar. But what great little campsites down there. They've got wooden barbecues down there. They've got picnic areas or sitting areas that you can sit. There's bins down there so you can chuck your crap away. And there's already fire pits there that people have already made with rocks. Even in this campsite here, there's some like stones around in the circle where they had their fire. So look, this place you're allowed to have flies, but please contain them. And when you leave, make sure they're out. But the campsites here, great. Look, you are on a bit of a dust bowl. You know, I did see a bit of dust blow up just then. It's not very windy at the moment, which is fantastic. Sun's shining. You couldn't ask for better weather than what we've got right now. Now, there is other camp areas out the back. Look, this is mainly for the powered areas, but look, this place is not that busy, so just park up. Now, you can't plug in anyway. To actually get the keys for this, actually have to go to the pub, which only opens around 12 o'clock during the day, or if not, the local shop, which is the one-stop shop, which you've already seen as well. That's where you pay your donation, you get your key. You have to pay an extra 20 bucks on top of that for a key, so when you come back and give a key, you get your $20 back. But what a great little campsite for $20 with power. Now, around the campsite, especially where you are right now, there is lots of bins around here. And look, what do we do when we come to places like this? Don't throw your crap on the ground, put it all in a bin. What do? We leave no trees. We've also got a boat ramp just down further, which is a great little boat ramp. It's the ones I like. It's the ones with the grids in it and stuff like that. Oh, I like them ones. Now, right down near the water's edge, there is a bit of mud around that area. So just be careful when you reverse your vehicle in so you don't start slipping and sliding. But I'm assuming once you go, bzzz, it'll hit the concrete and up she goes. She'll be laughing there. But what a great little boat ramp it is. Now, when you're in boating around here, there's lots of warnings around here. When you're traveling in a boat, please have a spotter if you can, because you don't know what lies underneath the water. There's lots of twigs and stuff like that around in the Darling River. Lots of fishing. Pooncarie! No, it's not Pooncarie. Now look, what a great little campsite this is. Yeah, I know, bit of a dust bowl, but cheap. $20 for power, $10 for non-power. Plenty of places to park, especially down near the river. You got 5-star toilets, which are built in 2 days' time. Missed out by this much. Great barbecues, which are getting a haul over. Town real close by. Pub, shop, everything, you name it. History, very small population, very small. But wow, packs a punch. Great campsite. If you like the campsite, leave a comment down below if you've been here before. And if you have, let me know what you thought of the campsite. I reckon it's fantastic. Righto, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit your subscribe button, which is only a playlist so you don't lose my channel. That's all it is. And have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the road.